What's up, YouTube? This is Mathos97, and welcome back to my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. We did a bunch of grinding, and now we are here, ready to take on the Pewter City Gym Leader, Brock. So you're here. I'm Brock, Pewter City's Gym Leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard and have true grit determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. Fwahaha! You're going to challenge me knowing that you're I can't even words. It's a traitor's fine. Show me your best. Yeah, I can't even words. Here we go. The first gym battle of the series. Taking on Brock. Yeah, he's got a level 12 Geodude. So we're on the same page right now. To see how much this Karate Chop does. Oh, only half. Low Kick actually did more than that. Interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go for Low Kick on Onix, but this second Karate Chop, yeah, that'll do it. So, no issues with the Geodude. Wasn't expecting to have any trouble there. But this Onix could be a hassle. Level 14, so it's got 2 levels up on me. Oh, but if I can just get one more of those. Depends how much Rock Tomb does. Oh. Oh. Only 7 damage? Okay, this fight's over. And here I was, worried for nothing. Wilder, 2 levels under, and he still took down Brock with ease. Man, I might just tack this onto that last grinding session. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'll just continue on beyond this point. We will go beyond the Brock Gym Leader thing. I don't know, sometimes the gym badges. Sometimes the gym battles might be an entire episode, depending on how hectic they are. Other times, I might just continue on. But I'll probably try to start episodes with a gym fight. I guess it's just whether or not it is exclusively the gym battle, or more stuff to follow after that. It all depends on how difficult the fight is. That was not a difficult fight at all. I completely wrecked him. So now all I gotta do is heal, and then we can move on and get the running shoes, finally! I did like an hour of grinding, and the worst part of it was just that you can't run, so you don't attract Pokemon as fast, so it might have quickened it by, I don't know, 5 minutes total off the run time, but it's still something! It adds up over the course of an hour. So, I just want to get these running shoes. Talk to me, Science Guy, Bill Nye, that's how you say that. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this. Running shoes. Because people don't know how to run in this foreign land. They need proper shoes to do it. There's a letter attached. Dear Honest, here's a pair of running shoes for my beloved challenger. I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. Whoa, I can run! You know, I thought about giving up before I had these running shoes, but now it gives me the resolve to keep going. So, Wilder just completely destroyed that last gym. Actually, I want to go with Socrates. Now that I have a Butterfree, not a Beautifly, I want to have Socrates get a chance to fight. I think this will be exciting. Oh, a Pidgey. Maybe not. Maybe you'll sit this one out, Socrates. Rattatator, I'm gonna go back to you because you were my original plan. Yeah, Socrates is, oh, Tackle? I know you know Gust. You're level 9. You have Gust. Why you didn't try to use it first? Oh, boy. You and your fancy schmancy critical hits. That's something to watch out for. I'll just have Rattatator finish this fight, because now Rattatator's angry. And you wouldn't like her when she's angry. Your sand attacks. They mean nothing to me. Not when I have speed. I don't think Rattatator has ever missed with Quick Attack after getting hit with Sand Attack. Rattatator is just too damn accurate. Nobody can stop it. No, I almost went one too far. Valkyrie, this one's for you. Oh, and I was wrong. Charcasm actually learned Metal Claw at level 13. I was thinking it's not till, like, level 16. So I could have used him if it came down to it. but it wasn't even close. Also, Valkyrie picked up Quick Attack through the grinding session. That's cool. Obviously, the only things I really showcased from that grinding were the evolutions. Depending on what I end up using that grinding footage for, because I'm still recording this before I've actually released anything. Depending what I use the grinding footage for, I might have tacked on the evolutions to this episode, or they would have been thrown into the grinding session as well. Because, like, if I use it for some sort of discussion thing, I'm not gonna interrupt that with evolutions. But then at the same time, if I'm just answering questions, I might interrupt that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You'll have your answer by now. This is just me talking to myself like I always do. Valkyrie level 14. Sweet. And you, sir, you can take on... No, this one's gonna be Socrates. I'll leave Rattatator set on the sides for now. Hi, I like shorts. They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. There's the line. There's the one-liner. Youngster Ben. I forget where Youngster Joey is. I don't think he's on this route. I mean, he might be. But I honestly forget where Youngster Joey lies. Where is his home? Let's go, Socrates. You've got an actually powerful attack now. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh. But yeah, so long as we don't get hit with any massive crits, I think we'll be okay with what we've got here. And Ekans? No, I've got this. This is the perfect opponent for Socrates. What are you gonna hit me with? Tackle? Is that the best you have? I've got the type advantage over you, dude. Poison Sting? That's your best weapon? You're no match for Socrates. His mental prowess, his mind-bending powers are too strong. You can't handle the philosophy. I don't believe it. That's right. Nobody believed Socrates. Actually, I'm thinking of the other one, the one who came before him. No, it was Socrates. Yeah, because Plato is the one who wrote about him. Yeah, Socrates was the one who... Yeah, never mind. It was interesting. While I was at college, I took... In my first semester, I took an honors philosophy course. And I did really well in the course. Wasn't too... I mean, like, I'm not... I wouldn't say that I'm disinterested in philosophy, but I'm also not interested in it. Like, I'm not interested in pursuing it. So my professor there was like, oh, you should take more philosophy courses, because I got nearly like a 100% in that course. But mainly, I think that's just because I know how to write a decent essay for what, at least for what gets graded. I know how to write a good essay, especially about philosophy, because like, philosophy isn't uninteresting. There are certain things that I like about it, like the idea, well, just ideas in general I like exploring. But I don't see that as something like... it was a gen ed, so like, even if I had continued at college, I wouldn't see myself using an elective on a philosophy course. I was interested in, like, sociology. That was another general course I took in my first semester there. And that was interesting, taking philosophy and sociology at the same time, because those types of ideas do play off of each other in some pretty serious ways. Actually, you might have... I think you're gonna have birds, so I'm gonna go down to this guy and then I'm gonna go heal. You're not wearing shorts, what's wrong with you? But yeah, philosophy was not something I was interested in pursuing while at college. The course was cool, and of course I made the wrong decision. Of course, I walked right into the flying type. Would one peck take me out? I'm not gonna risk it. I'll just go to Charchasm. Charchasm can handle this. Other courses that I took, like, I think electives, I would have been more interested in, like, creative writing, because I know that was an elective option Maybe more along the lines of my major, because I don't know if there are any other courses outside of... I don't know, I didn't explore the whole thing too seriously, but one of my favorite courses in high school was creative writing. And that was an elective, but I think it was probably my favorite course in all of high school, and the teacher I had was really fun, really cool. Even though it was my senior year and it was like one of the last courses I took, it was one of the ones that left, I think, the biggest impact on me. Although I didn't actually walk out of it with any strong stories to try to publish or anything. Because like I mainly just like the assignments, it taught me some interesting things about the writing process and things that I could use for future stories that I'd want to write. One of them being Blake Snyder's beat sheet, which is like a list of 13, or maybe it's only like 11, but it's a list of significant plot points in a story and how you kind of build around them. And that was really interesting, because I haven't written a story, like completed one, but I have one in the works that I have been stuck on. I think I have 2 full chapters written, but I have not really made any progress on chapter 3 in the last year. But I have an entire like plot synopsis written out, like this beat sheet. I've filled out each individual thing, and I have a pretty good idea of where I want the story to go, but I just haven't... Again, it's another one of those things where if I'm not making videos on something, I tend to not focus a lot of time on it. So that's another one of those sacrifices. But it's something that, if I would eventually go back to it, I have all these plot points figured out, so I at least have an idea of where I'm going with it. And then also, just the idea of fleshing out a log line. Found that to be really useful, because it just gives you an idea of where your story's going, what it's about. So yeah, that creative writing class was really fun. I've said before that if I wasn't trying to be a YouTuber, trying to pursue something in video, I would probably want to be a writer, which is part of the reason why I want to do YouTube full-time, is because it's a mix of using my voice, doing video editing, and writing. That's a big motivator for the anime analysis channel, is that all of that is very much couched in script writing. Behind the Universe Mode 101, that's script writing stuff. And I have, well, my 1000th video would have come out by now. The Why I Make YouTube videos, that was script writing, because I had to script that all out. So, I get to do a bit of I get to fulfill my writing needs, my ambitions. I get to fulfill my video making ambitions. In a way, I'm also working towards, like, my voice acting interests, because, like, with Red Rescue Team, for example, that is a lot of voice acting, and that's probably my favorite part of making that series, is doing all the dialogue. Because it just gives me more practice it gives me more practice with the practice, as it were. Alright, so I got one more trainer to fight. Oh, I almost walked straight into that. I know what you have, and I want Wilder to fight it. Eek, did you touch me? Would have been even funnier. Actually, I think you have to be directly in front of her. Or, like, one square around her. Like, I don't think she'll walk up to you. Because I think it's because of that joke. Like, oh, did you touch me? If you were, like, halfway across the path, and she's like, oh, did you touch me? Her walking over, it just wouldn't have made much sense. So here's the ultimate question. Am I going to try to go for, like, a Spearow, a Jigglypuff, or am I going to go for a Zubat, Geodude? What would I rather be stuck with, if worse comes to worse? I already have a Pidgey, so I don't exactly need a Spearow, but I'd be okay with a Spearow if I was stuck with one. Jigglypuff would be interesting, but getting stuck with a Zubat would be incredibly tedious. So even if there's a possibility that I could get a Geodude, I think I would rather not risk running into a Zubat. So I'm gonna check out here. It's probably gonna be a Spearow. Oh, it's a Mankey, so that's a dupe. I might as well fight it. There's no reason not to. Oh yeah, that was easy. Easy as pie. Piece of cake. Are they both expressions? I might have just made up the pie one. No, that's gotta be a thing. Something to that effect. I guess I'll put Rattatator out front. No, let's make it Socrates. Because Confusion, I have a strong attack, I have a weak attack, and no, wait, but if it's a Spearow, I'm not going to be able to stay out. It's a Pidgey. It's level 7, so it won't know Gust, so I'm going to fight it. So this is my second dupe. I have a limit of 5. And I really want to get something from this route. Because I don't know what the odds are that I would end up with a Geodude. The cool thing about this, though, is if I do catch a Geodude, I could actually evolve it into a Golem. Because it's not on an emulator. I could actually trade it to one of my other games. And that's a plus. I wonder if I still have the link cable, though. I might not have one, but I can buy one. I bought a PlayStation 1 memory card just for trying to get this Final Fantasy VII thing together. Jigglypuff! There we go! That's my... Oh, boy, level 3. Level 3. Tackle will not knock this thing out. Oh my god, that still did so much more than I was expecting. But I'm gonna get a Jigglypuff, I'm so excited. Ah. Wait, what does it have? Oranberry? God dang it. I would've liked to have that. Oh. You jerk. I don't have anything weaker than Tackle to wear that thing out. I could Poison Powder and just have it slowly wear itself down. It's a risky strategy, but if it's just gonna try to put me to sleep, I don't think there's anything else I can really do to it. Because the last thing I want to do is run out of Pokeballs. I guess I'll throw 1, because I have 12. But if this one doesn't get anywhere close, I'm just going to keep trying to wear it down. Yeah, only 1. I'm poisoning this thing. Yeah, because it's just going to keep putting me to sleep, so it's not like I'm going to attack it or anything. Does it know anything other than Sing at level 3? Shouldn't it know Pound at least? Because if it doesn't have any attack moves, it's going to be even harder to train. But I'd imagine if it doesn't know Pound now, it would pick it up eventually. And I can stall for time with String Shot. I wish I had an animation that wasn't as slow. Like if I could just... I mean, Harden might be about the same speed. I don't know. But I'm not going to turn off animations. Why didn't I do that for training? It would have saved me so much time. I should have turned off animations for grinding. But that does make it kind of visually interesting for whatever I'm talking about, so maybe I should leave the animations on for grinding. Let me know in the comments, what do you think I should do for future grinding things? It also doesn't help that right now I don't know what I'm even going to use the grinding footage for, so once I know the idea, maybe I'll already have an idea of what I'm gonna do with it. It might take longer with the animations for me to play through, but it would make the visuals more visually interesting. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm gonna start throwing Pokeballs now, because I don't want this thing to die on me. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I got a Jigglypuff, and it will actually fit in my party. Oh crap, but it's poisoned. Thank God I have an antidote. That would have been terrible. That would have been terrible if my own... No, but I would have had potions, so I would have been fine. I can use potions outside of battle, just not in battle. Captivates foes with its huge round eyes, then lulls them to sleep by singing a soothing melody. So you know what? What are you? You are a girl. I'm gonna name you Melody, because I like that name. Melody is also a cool character from Hunter x Hunter, so layered with meaning. Okay, first things first, I need to heal that poison. I'm gonna potion, because I'm never gonna go through these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I knew you could make it. That potion was enough. Oh my god, I have a Jigglypuff, I have a Jigglypuff. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to have a Jigglypuff. Oh, this is great. This is wonderful. But the downside is that I have to do more grinding to train this thing up. Why does the universe hate me so? But before I do this grinding, I'm gonna catch whatever's in Mount Moon. What I don't know... I don't know if this would be cheating. It probably would be. If I did... Because I have to train up Melody. So if I caught a Pokemon in this cave... And, like, I wouldn't be able to use it now, obviously, but if I could at least train it up a bit. And of course it was a Geodude, so... I mean, that's cool. I wish I had something stronger than Confusion to weaken this thing. Will I kill it, though? I will kill it, because they have no special defense. So, I guess I'll just tackle it. But, I mean, for, like, grinding sessions, if I'm gonna have to train up Melody, I could at least, like, train Geodude as well. But I do feel like that kind of violates the whole, you can only use these 6 Pokemon at a time. So, I don't think that I'm gonna end up grinding that way. But, I mean, if you can think of a compelling enough argument against it, I might change my mind. So, again, give me your thoughts on that in the comments. I'm gonna poison it just to make this quicker. And because it's gonna go straight in the box, I don't have to worry about healing that poison. This is a super slow fight, but that's what happens when you can't kill something that could easily be killed. That's the thing with these rock types. Like, it's either you knock it out in 1 hit, or you knock it out in 20 hits. So after this, I'm throwing the Pokeball. I'm pretty sure I can catch it now. I'm not even sure if I necessarily needed that turn, that tackle. I think if this doesn't work, I'll have one more chance before it dies, but this one should work. Booyah, baby! That's how it's done. So what are you? Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. Really? Throwing giant boulder rocks at people. Not exactly what I would call a fun pastime, but hey, you know what? We're gonna call you Snow, just for that. There you go. Welcome to the team, Snow. Interesting origin story there. See, Bullet Seed, like, I would give that to a Paris, and that's, like, my only attack that a Paris would have for an eternity. A literal eternity. You got Cute Charm, your Bold Nature. I guess I should go check Geodude. I've been going on for way too long. I did like 6.5 hours of Mystery Dungeon footage yesterday. You remember the 6.5 hour recording file that corrupted? I've been doing this for like 3.5 now because the grinding took like an hour, so I'm just like mentally gone. So let's take out this Zubat. Thankfully I didn't have to deal with that. I mean, I like Crobat, but this is not the game that I would want to use a Zubat in. I don't even know if... No, Crobat was around by 3rd gen. I think it was 2nd generation that it was brought into the mix, but right now I just don't think now is the time to have a Crobat in the party. Save it for another game. Save it for like a Pokemon Diamond or something. Because I will eventually get around to doing that. And that I would like to have a Crobat because I'd have more to attack with. So let's check out Snow. You are a docile nature. Rock Head prevents recoil damage. With all of those moves that do recoil, that will sure come in handy. Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap this episode up. Thank you for joining me for another edition of my Pokemon Fire Red Nuzlocke. I will catch you in the next one. Crap, that was the wrong outro. Keep on YouTubing.